channel. So I'm making my first vlog today. I'm really excited because since being overseas, I literally obsess over fitness bloggers, health food bloggers, and I love watching their videos. And not only do I love watching them, but I love learning from them and trying new and different recipes. So today I'm gonna show you my favorite new breakfast. It is called ZOATS. It is seriously so good, and it's definitely a volume food. So that means it's gonna be high in volume, but low in carbs, low in fats, high in proteins, high in fiber. It's amazing. It sounds really weird. The ingredients may not be normal to you, and I am definitely not a mixer of foods. I don't like to do like peanut butter and pickles or weird stuff like that. I'm not sure if many people even do that. But anyway, I love it. And so first thing in the morning, I always have a bottle of water. This is about 3 bottled waters in this 1.5 liter. But yeah. So I kind of try to drink this, or at least half of it, while I am making breakfast. And I'll show you how it's done. 1/3 cup of oats. I like to use 1 egg white, 1 zucchini, the Z in the ZOATS, and 1 scoop of protein powder. I love Shakeology. All this amazing stuff in it. Or if you don't have it, you can use a regular protein powder. Okay, so we got the cup of water. We added it to the medium-sized saucepan, and I now have my 1/3 cup of oats, which, mind you, usually in the day I'm making, or for breakfast, my oatmeal is usually 3/4 of a cup of oats to a full cup of oats. So that's a lot of saving a lot of oats and a lot of carbs. So I add the oats to the water. Turn the oven on, and I want to bring that to a boil. So I already washed and cleaned my zucchini, and I'm gonna put the camera down, and now I'm just gonna kind of show you what to do. Okay, so while the oats, 1/3 cup of oats is boiling in 1 cup of water, I just cut the end off of my zucchini. And you can slice it, you can cut it up. The easiest way for me, this like $1 cheese grater, I just take my zucchini and I grate it right inside of the 1 cup of water and 1/3 cup of oats. So you want to get all the zucchini off. It's going to be inside. So that was a pretty large zucchini. This is what I have left of the zucchini. So I'll show you what it looks like. It looks so weird, right? So you want to stir it all together. Promise that I love zucchini and I love oatmeal, but the two together, weird, right? But when the zucchini cooks, when the zucchini cooks, it takes that consistency and the texture of the oats, that like chewy, and zucchini is really flavorless. It doesn't really have a lot of flavor to it, just as oats is. It's more about the texture and what you add to it that gives it its flavor. So I just make sure I get it all combined really well. I used a pretty large zucchini. So if you want to grate on a plate and then just take the plate and then dump it into the pan or the pot. What I've done so far is 1 cup of water, 1/3 cup of oats, and a zucchini. So what I like to do, I like to add, and this from here is optional. I mean, the ZOATS is done. Everything else I like to add in my own. I like to do 1 egg white. So I just do it as so. I just kind of toss the yolk back and forth to get all the white out. And if a little yolk drops in there, that's fine. So I stir that in there immediately. And if you're not gonna add protein powder to your ZOATS, which I highly recommend that you do. A lot of recipes that I saw online actually didn't add protein powder for whatever reason, but you seriously should be adding some protein to it, because not only gives it a great flavor, but it also gives it this good texture to it, and it makes it creamy. And if you don't add protein for any reason, maybe use a little less water. So here's what it looks like now with the, I'm probably turn the temperature down a little bit. Yes, I have a 2 griddle oven in Turkey. You gotta work with it here. So anyway, the egg whites are in. I'm just gonna take it off the heat for a little bit. I'll put it back on there. And so I have my protein powder, and I add it in there. I like chocolate.
In mine, I actually prefer adding my chocolate into food rather than chocolate in a shake. I actually like my shake to be vanilla if I'm drinking it with water. So I just add the protein powder in there, and I stir that around. And I like to add to mine to give it more flavor. I like to add
a little bit of coconut sugar. If you don't have this, I highly suggest you get it. It's it's low glycemic, unrefined. It has a lot of nutrients in it, and I do about a teaspoon. I just sprinkle it in there, and then I do a dash of cinnamon, because cinnamon is also great for you and makes everything taste better. And that is it. So this is what it looks like. If you can get past looking at this green in it, it really looks like oatmeal. I mean, and it tastes like it, I promise. Like, it's so good. And also, because I like to get a little flax and chia seed into my diet, I add about 2 teaspoons, a teaspoon and a half to 2 teaspoons of flax and chia to it. Good enough. Okay, and I just stir it up. Seriously, you can add anything to it. You can add almonds, you can add pecans. So I just pour it in. This is seriously so much food, and I devour it. I get every little piece out. And here is my complete bowl. Look at how delicious that looks. Protein ZOATS. Protein powder, egg white, flaxseed, chia, cinnamon, strawberries, oatmeal, zucchini. Who would have ever thought? And you have a complete breakfast, nutrient dense, and it will definitely fill you up. Enjoy!